What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Coach Carl. I'm over here wearing myself out. Ah. 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 Woo! Legs is about gone. That'll get you tired. They say in boxing, when your legs is gone, you gone. I guess they say the same thing in kicking. When your legs is gone, you gone. Appreciate y'all logging in. What's good with y'all? All the way around the world, what's happening? Ah, itch, knee, son, she, go, roke, siege, hotch, coo, Jew, woo, itch, knee, son, she, go, woke, siege, hotch, cool, Jew. Man. Oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, woo, ah, 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 oh, woo, ah, ah, oh man, I'm out of gas. Gas tank is on empty. Man, I've been in here kicking that bag for a minute, y'all. What's good? Who logged in? Man, what's good? What it is, man? What it is, player? You see me over here putting this crazy work? Man, I ain't lying. Sometimes the work be crazy. The work be crazy. Hey, ah, mm, ah, 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 woo, gotta dig for some extra energy, man. I tell people, it's what I call kick practice. You gotta be good at kick practice. You gotta be good at kick practice. Feet getting sore from keep kicking. But you gotta keep kicking. Gotta keep kicking. Gotta keep kicking. Woo! That used a lot of energy. I ain't gonna lie. Man, your boy is beat up from the feet up. Man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I got stretched in. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Woo! Man. Now I got to stretch. Because you don't want your muscles to get tight on you. So you got to stretch. My martial art instructor told me when I was 16, he said, the older you get, you ain't going to want to kick high. I said, that's a doggone lie. I want to kick them in the face. I want to kick everybody in the face. I want to kick everybody in the face. Ain't nothing more disrespectful than being kicked in the face. Woo! Man, y'all know what time it is. If y'all know how your boy work, and y'all know what time it is. Ain't nothing easy over here, bro. Ain't nothing easy. It ain't easy getting greasy. I try to tell y'all, y'all dealing with the real dude here. Y'all dealing with the kung fu monster. Man. Oh, I'm trying to tell you. Man. All right, let me wipe my forehead off so I can put my glasses back on. Man, I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. I appreciate y'all logging in. I appreciate y'all being in the world with me. Because no matter where you are in the world, y'all right here. Coach, don't headbutt that bag, champ. If you can't fight, then bite. You better believe it, dog. I'm biting like a pit bull. You do weights to withstand gravity? No, I do weights just to be in better shape. You look experienced and wise. Hey, look, man. I've been doing this for a long time. I missed a lot of y'all, man. How my #1 crown got stolen. I was the first and didn't leave it. What about tactical? Nuke and bad at your house. I'm getting it at work. I'm getting it. Well, when I get off, I'm going to run kick practice. That's what I'm talking about. Man. Hey, look, man. Y'all know the deal. You got to be on it. You got to be in it to win it. You feel me? You got to be in it to win it. Y'all know. Man. Sometimes, you got to just keep working. Keep working. Woo! Spinning back fist. Spinning backhand, bro. Catch him with the back of these knuckles. It's going to be good night, Irene. Man. Yeah. Sometimes, man, you got to put in a little extra work. You got to put it in until you get sore. What they say, it ain't no fun if your nose don't run. That means you're working. Let's see what we got here. Hey, man, what's going on here? Come stand in front of this bag so I can kick you instead of the bag. That's what's going on. Hey, man. Hey, look. Let me tell you something. Whatever your name is, you stand right here, right? You stand right there. And I'm going to put you out. Look, I'm going to be like, pow! And that's going to be the end of you. A lot of guys thought they could stand in front. They thought they could stand in front of it until they had to stand in front of it. Woo! Man, I like working, bro. Y'all know what it is. Said boxing hurt your piano hands. I ain't too slow. You got to remember something. I don't think you think about this throw one kick and you gonna have a chance to block it. No, bruh. Before that kick come, this what's gonna happen first. Then you're gonna get hit with a kick. After you can't block that 42-piece combination, then you're gonna get hit with the kick. And then you ain't gonna see it coming. I like it when people talk trash, but I wish you was at my gym. I wish you come on down here to Hampton, Virginia, and come on to the dojo, and we find out how really good you are. And I'll tape it for the rest of these guys up here to see a sucker get knocked out. Because that's what I still got, knockout power. Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't doing but talking trash to you, homeboy. You probably on the same level I'm on. It's funny how Jimbo Jones say I got a glass jaw, but I ain't never been knocked out. I ain't never been broke either. I ain't never broke nothing, but I broke other people. I ain't never had nothing broke. Never sprained a finger. None of that. Bro, what you dealing with right now is real. Ain't nothing fake about this, bro. I ain't get this way by accident. So, for all the suckers that want to try me, come on down to Virginia. Come on down and come to the gym. Find out what you made out of. You be like Clarissa Shields beating up people in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Be like all these bullies that show up at the gym and want to challenge the master. Come on through. Master still got time. Come on through. Don't talk it, walk it. Don't talk it, walk it. Back, back. People think you're supposed to throw your fastest and your hardest punches at a bag. No, I'm supposed to throw them at you. See, because the whole thing is, you ain't going to never know when it's coming. Somebody told me one time they can block my long hook, right? When I was in the gym, they said, Coach, I think I can block that long hook. I said, cool. I said, this is the long hook. They said, you ready? I said, yeah. I said, bap, bap, bap. Hit him in the stomach. Bap, hit him with the hook. They said, you ain't telling me you're going to throw nothing else. That's the trick to the whole thing. All the amateurs don't understand that it's not just going to be a hook I throw. It's going to be a whole lot of other punches. All the amateurs don't understand it ain't going to be a kick. A kick looks slow on TV. Bruce Lee looks slow on TV. Y'all like, I can block that until you in front of him. Then what? Then what? Then it's a whole nother ball game. That's why I don't mind y'all talking trash. Because I know that most of y'all can't fight. Because the ones that really can fight ain't talking trash. They understand the game. Back kick. You don't see it coming. Because it's not kick like this. It's kick like that, like a soccer kicker. Soccer players know about that kick. You back kick them. They don't see it coming. You be thinking I'm going to fight straight up. Bye, bye, bye. I'm bang, kick you right in the gut. Wow. Coach, you cheated. No, I ain't cheat. It's part of karate. But I like to mix it up, though. I like to mix the hands and the feet, though. Man, where my glasses at? I can't even read the comments. I ain't know that. Say no power behind those punches. I appreciate it. I want suckers to think that. I want you to think that. You fight, I don't fight old people. Oh, well then stop talking then. If you know that's your story, then the conversation should have ended a long time ago. Hey, look, man, you just like talking, man. But you said since you ain't saying nothing, we're gonna go and get rid of you because you just a sucker. Wasting my time. Goodbye. Coach, do you have an exercise that work out the entire body from the head to the feet? No weights, just all natural calisthenics form that can do all in one. There's no one exercise that works out the entire body the way you would want to work it out, but there are several calisthenic exercises that combine work out the entire body. I got a routine called the 50 package. It's 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats, 50 jumping jacks, 50 forward and backwards arm rotations, and walk or run for 30 minutes. That is called the 50 package. It'll kick the whole body and get your whole body in shape. Say, Dorothy, say I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's the same thing I say now. Now, at 58, I didn't have too many fights. I ain't been in too many fights in my life. Now it's time to calm down. I'll be the old man beating up people in the old folk home. You know what I'm saying? If I don't watch it. I used to have an attitude. I guess y'all can't tell. I used to have an attitude. I was going to punch everybody. But now, you know, you got to change the game, man. You start getting older. You can't keep doing that. Say any real fighter has been knocked out. No, they haven't. A whole lot of fighters ain't been knocked out. And I'm a real fighter. I've been fighting just as long as most of the real fighters you know. but I ain't never been knocked out. I've always been careful. I've always trained hard. Even as a white belt, I ain't never got knocked out. Nobody ever had to pick me up off the floor. I live in Hampton, Virginia. Come on down. You come down to Hampton, Virginia, and ask anybody where Coach Carl stay. They'll point you to my gym, my dojo, or they'll point you to my house. Everybody in Hampton, Virginia know me. If you see Allen Iverson, or you see Michael Vick, or you see any other big name people that's from Virginia area, they all know me. If they don't know me, they ain't from here. So it ain't hard to find me. How many fighters do you have in your gym? I don't own a gym no more. I train at other people's gyms now, and that's their fighters. They're not my fighters. I had a gym from 2009 to 2014. All that is useless. All the way up until you need it, Mary. When you need it, it's no longer useless. See, the reality of certain people, they do this. They type. But when somebody attacks you, you're going to realize that you wish you would have known something. Something is better than nothing. And all of it may seem useless, but the whole thing is I'm not promoting fighting. I'm just promoting being in shape. So if that's useless, then, hey, look, then stay where you are. Stay doing what you're doing, because you're not doing what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing is training 7 days a week, 3.5 hours a day. I just came back from a 5-mile run. So we're not doing the same thing. We are not the same. Let me see. You see Bill Hayes in Fredericksburg at Showroom. Fredericksburg is like 3 hours from here. Oh, yes, I will. Hey, look, the bullet don't matter, baby. Hey, look, you think you're the only one with a gun? The bullet don't matter. You just up here just to hear yourself. You just up here just to hear yourself talk. So I'm going to let you talk to somebody else. Some people just be up here, y'all. Excuse them. Some people, yeah, exactly. Somebody said, why you here, Mary? Because she want to be notified. She want to be noticed. She want to be on a channel with a bunch of homeboys, and she don't look like a homeboy. And Mary tripping. Mary stupid. Don't worry about Mary. Mary had a little lamb, and we ain't part of that clan. Yep. Hey, look, what's gonna happen? Mary gonna have a weapon, and she gonna have it in her pocketbook, loaded, and somebody gonna come up to her and blast her in the side of the head. She ain't never gonna get to that weapon because she thinks she supposed to know nothing else. Trust me, y'all know Mary. There's a whole lot of Marys online that don't even have a gun. Y'all know the deal. Hey, look, we're gonna leave Mary alone because Mary's just up here wasting her time. Said exercising in MMA is useless because of guns. Yeah, but you know, hey, look, man, you get people up here that talk stupid, but we got people up here that talk fact too. So for all the fact talking people, stay up here. For all the knuckleheads, just keep being a knucklehead. I'm gonna delete you one at a time. As soon as I find out you ain't saying nothing. This is a sucker-free channel. I get rid of all the suckers. That's what we do here. Winning what? Ask me, am I gay or trans? That's a question that you should ask me if you want to talk to me. You shouldn't ask that question if you don't want to know. My mama told me never ask a question you want her to answer to. So the bottom line is this: if you fishing for a gay or a trans person, keep fishing. You'll find one. That's the only reason why you're up here. You're not up here to ask me that question. You're up here to see if I'm interested. So you can send me some information later and tell me how much you like me. I appreciate that though. But that ain't the way I roll. So might have to catch the next one. What's up, bro? Do your thing. Hey, look, Jay Smith, you know I'm going to keep working. Weighted blurpees work. I guess you answering the question to somebody asking you a full exercise that could do anything, but he might not have no weights. That's why he said calisthenics. Let me see. Laugh out loud. You a harmless person, Mary. You can't even fight to preserve your peace. Hey, look, you know how Mary, quite contrary. Y'all know the rhyme. What's up, coach? I'm at work on lunch break. Keep doing what you do, player. Hey, look, man. Tedrick, I guess how you say it. Webb 2384. Appreciate you being up here, dog. Hey, look. Make sure that y'all sign up to my channel. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Don't leave your boy hanging. Hit the subscribe button and leave a comment if you can. Even if you're at work, Even if you can't hear me because you can't turn the volume up, leave a comment anyway. Because I'm doing like this. And this is an international sign for peace, yo. Peace, yo. Let me see. You look like a licensed plumber. Hey, look, licensed plumber make a lot of money. I wish I did look like a licensed plumber. Let me see. Love the two. Jesus is coming very soon. Please repent and give your life and be saved. God doesn't wish for anyone to perish and go to HE double hockey sticks. Please accept Jesus today before it's too late. Hey, look, I've already accepted Jesus, man. I appreciate it, though. Anybody up here ain't accepted Jesus, it's about that time. If that's the one you want to roll with, go ahead and accept him right now today. You see what I'm saying? Don't wait. You heard what she said. He on his way back, yo. Hey, look, I got a video on my channel that I loaded earlier today. It's called God's Timing. Go up there and watch that video. It's called God's Timing. It's on this channel right here. Type it in. God's Timing, Coach Carl. Say, why entertain negative people? Just block them. Hey, look, man, you know why I entertain them? Because it's funny. I just want to see how, because you don't realize how, my mama told me this a long time ago. She said, you don't realize how stupid people are until they open their mouth. When they open their mouth, you realize it's just how stupid people really are. You just want to know that the world ain't full of all smart people. Thank you. Thank you, OG. You welcome, dog. Have to talk your way out when older. Laugh out loud. Have to talk your way out when older. No, you don't. I don't have to talk my way out. I'm still somewhat gangster, bruh. Hey, look, you know where I come from? You couldn't talk too much, otherwise you get punched in the mouth. So trust me, it's still built in. Why do you think I train every day? Just in case somebody try me. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. Nick Craig said, you never been knocked out. You lost, but you ain't never been knocked out. That's the ticket. Ain't nobody never had to pick me up off the ground, bruh. Ever. And ain't nobody ever gonna have to. Because when I'm on the ground, I'm gonna be dead. Mikey. TYTHON 1550. You the man. No, you the man, dog. And we all the man. We all got the same qualities. We all got the same skills. Yeah, I had a barbershop in 1992. From 1992 to 2020. Hey, man, you said thanks for being me, Coach Carl. I can't be nobody else, man. God blessed me to be here. He told me to tell my story. And my story, I hope it helps somebody else's story. Every now and then, I like to have a little fun with people on here because some people just, some people ain't got it all. Some people say stay fit so you can run away. Hey, look, NODDA 75, I think you got some experience in that. But look, real talk. When I was in karate as a young man, I asked my master instructor, why do we had to run 2 miles every time we took a belt test? He said, because you can't fight all the time. Sometimes you're going to have to run. So it is. Don't shame people that run. Sometimes people got to run because they get to live to see tomorrow. Sometimes you can run away from a bad situation, never come back. Sometimes you'll see it again tomorrow. But the reality is, if you have to run, don't be afraid to run. Don't let nobody talk you. Don't let peer pressure tell you that running is a sucker move. Running is a living move. Yep, 3.5, dog, every single day. Say, get the training, Grandpa, no more talking. Hey, look, I want to see you train. Tell me what your page is so I can come on in and watch you train. Salam alaikum. Yes, sir. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing, my uncle would say. You better believe it. Keyboard warriors. Hey, man, we got a bunch of them. We got a bunch of keyboard warriors that if any one of y'all seen any one of these people up here talking trash and you approach them, they going to close up. They going to be like, I was just playing. But that's all good, though, man. We got to have fun with them, man. You got to have fun with some haters every now and then. You ever known a video to go viral or a live stream to go viral without haters? It's going to be some haters in there, bro. I had that combo today, and now they said it here. Yeah, well, you know how it go. Hey, look, it is what it is, man. Don't hate Mary. I don't hate Mary. Hey, look, I love Mary. Mary had Jesus. Y'all know the deal. I don't hate nobody. I can't afford to hate nobody, man. I'm trying to get to heaven. You can't hate people going to heaven. Don't entertain negative people. Sometimes you got to entertain them. You got to, because it's funny. It's like a joke, man. Every now and then, it's like somebody telling you a joke, and you got to laugh at it. Much peace and gratitude. Appreciate it. They just trolling you, bro. I'm here to listen. Hey, look. That's what we do, man. Hey, look. You always... Hold on. Somebody said something. I got... Before I take my glass off. Do you do any intermittent fasting? I used to do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, I did 8 hours, and then I had the other 16 hours to do what I wanted to do with my body. But now I do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. I eat for 1 hour every day. I eat from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock every day. 6 o'clock is done, I'm done. And I don't see it again till 5 o'clock the next afternoon. So people ask me all the time, do I train fasted? I train every day fasted. I don't have a single piece of food in my body right now, but I'm still training. Yeah. Whew. My legs is gone though. I can't kick high no more. The muscles, the high muscles is gone. Do you? Oh, hold up. Let me go up some. Laugh out loud. Is that true that older people don't puff? What is puff? I don't know what puffing is. Huffing and puffing? I don't know. What is it? What do you have against the suckers of the world? Hey, look, man. I ain't got nothing against nobody. It's just a saying. I get rid of suckers because they up here wasting my time. Anybody got a channel? Anybody got a business? Anybody got an idea? Anybody got a philosophy? You rock with it, and you don't deal with the suckers. Stick with what you do with. What you do deal with. Hit that like button, y'all. Like my man said, hit that like button. Favorite fighter? Man, I got a lot of favorite fighters. Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, John Jones, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bob, what's the guy's last name? I don't remember the guy's last name. Bob Barker from, used to be the Family Feud. Bob Barker was a black belt. Yo, man, big ups to Bob Barker. Let's see. Tips for best traditional stance, pro defense. Tips for best traditional stance. Are we talking about karate or are we talking about boxing? Talking about boxing, I'm just a basic boxing stance. If you're talking about karate, I'm telling you the cat stance. You know, the cat stance, when you like this, because you can do more stuff with it. You can kick. You can jump kick, front kick with the front leg, jump kick with the back leg. Regards from Chile. What up, dog? Where are you from? Hampton, Virginia. How can you work on hand speed? Put some 3-pound weights in your hand and just punch. 3-pound weights and just punch. And every now and then get faster. And then get faster. And then before you know it, you work these muscles out right here. That's how you build punching power and speed. That's quite the run with a barbershop. Hey, man. Hey, look, it's called business. When you're in business, you're in business. I did it from the beginning to the end. I was 24 when I opened it, and I was 50, I believe, when I closed it. Intelligence. The tough man gets beat. Boxing is a thinking man sport. Yep, that's what I tell people all the time. You got to know something, bruh. Hey, coach, bring back Mary. Mary was interrupting the game. She'll come back. I just put on a 30-minute timeout because I got tired of trying to weave through Mary's comments and try to get to comments that made more sense. Some people will try to, you'll know the word or the term, control the narrative. Sometimes people try to control the narrative. They're not up here to have fun. They're up here to ask me dumb questions that will cause me to have to say an answer. Then they'll ask me another question before I even finish that answer to controlling the narrative of the live stream. You don't want nobody to control your narrative. You want other people to be able to ask questions and you be able to give answers to other people. But you got one person that'll just keep blogging in. They'll try to control the narrative, try to stop everybody else from learning anything. You say, oh, tea time is cool. You made the right catch. Hey, look, I got lucky. I wish I could have caught her. I got lucky. God brought it to me, dog. Hey, look, man, I'm telling you, ask God for something, he bring it to you. I told God I was tired of playing games. I needed somebody that was going to be my better half. He sent her right to the front door. And there we go. 8 months we dated, 34 years we've been married. Anybody don't know what tea time is? Tea time, 6 o'clock. TEATIME, 6 o'clock. Spell the whole thing out. The only letter, the only number in there is the 6. Tea time, 6 o'clock. That's my wife's channel. And my wife talks a lot about food, a lot of motivational stuff. So y'all her working out. Say, you're a beautiful man. Stay away from my wife. Huh. I mean, I don't play with nobody's wife. And look, I can't afford 2 wives, bro. I can't afford 2 girlfriends. That's why you only have 1. Sup, coach? How can I improve the power of my punches? Also, how do you perceive boxing, other sport, how it changed you? All right, the power of your punch, put some weights in your hand. You have to, the weights force you to hold your hands up and force you to turn and force you to use the muscle in your shoulder and your arm when you're throwing them out. That's how you can control the power. All right, that and just constantly hitting the bag and keeping your fist balled up. People don't understand if you don't ball your fist up nice and tight, you're going to hurt your wrists. So work it out. Turn your hip when you throw your punch. Because turning your hip, from here, turn your hip. That's where all the power comes from. It comes from your hip. So make sure you do your squats. Now, the next question was, how did I guess the sports change me? They changed my whole life because I don't know nothing but boxing and karate. So I don't know just straight, whatever. I don't know what the whatever is because I never had to use it. I've only had to use boxing and karate, but they have saved my life. I've been in situations that I wouldn't have got myself out of. Sometimes I can't fight a guy, so I kick him. Sometimes I can't kick a guy, so I fight him. Sometimes he's too big to kick and fight. That's why I learned weapons in martial arts. I learned the bow. I learned the tumfa. I learned the nunchuck. I learned the stick. I learned the staff. I learned the tumfa and the size. I learned the pocket knife. I learned the throwing knife. I had a sword in the other room. I mean, I do the whole 9 yards. Hold on. See what I mean? The nunchuck. These are my practice chucks. They got rubber around them. This is a tool that I teach people how to use because when you're out there in the middle of nowhere and you're by yourself, you need this. This is an unbreakable blackjack, right? It's not black though, but it's unbreakable. See what I'm saying? 8 o'clock. I ain't trying to tell nobody to hurt nobody, but it's situations in life where you won't be able to get away from your assailant. And if you can't get away from your assailant, you need to learn how to protect yourself against your assailant. This, my friend, is my prized possession. As you can see, it's gold. This is my prized possession. That's why I don't worry about nobody breaking in my house. Because if you break in here, you're going to leave without a head. Because I got to envision that if I wasn't here, what you would have done to my wife or my kids. So that's the vision I have when I retaliate. Goes the head. And then I'll explain it to the police when they get here. Let's see. Coach, what's the best strike to use on a wife from the pit? A hug. That's the best strike to use. Because anything else is going to get you jail time. Let's see a crescent kick. I just told you that my feet and my legs are done. That spinning back fist was deadly. You got to drop it on him. Hit him with the back of the hand, bro. Hit him with D right here, cross here. He don't see it coming, and he can't stop it. What's your eating routine again? You eat for 1 hour. I eat for 1 full hour, unless I'm done faster. Usually I eat 2 plates full, a plate full of vegetables. I eat everything, every kind of vegetable you could think of. Broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, corn, spinach, asparagus, tomatoes, peppers, the whole 9 yards. It's a mixture. I ate a plate full. I got a whole pot like this. This is a pot. I cooked 2 potfuls of this. So when I sit down to eat, I eat for an hour. And I have that. I have my protein powder, which is plant-based protein powder. I have apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, cantaloupe, watermelon, and also have peanuts, cashews, and sunflower seeds. That's the only thing in my house. So once I'm done eating, I'm done. The only thing I did experiment out and try to get a couple of days ago, just because I wanted something that was kind of crunchy and kind of good at the same time, I bought some graham crackers, because my mama used to eat graham crackers all the time. My mama was a diabetic. So that was a note to the wise, a word to the wise. But it all got to be eaten in that 1 hour. When I sit down to eat, when I'm done, I'm done. Somebody said they could take me. Congratulations. I'm not in competition with you. Bob the Builder. Kareem can't fight. You talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Kareem can fight. He's a black belt. And Price is Right. That's the name of the show. I knew it was Bob Barker was on one of them shows. He said, come on down. Boxing. What's up, Spain? The Family Feud was Richard Dawson. Well, I can't remember these guys' names. You know, that show you how much TV I watch. I barely watch TV. So I was straight before I started boxing. What do you mean straight? Clarify. Let's see. Bro needs a job. What bro do? Say tea time golf, make it happen. So we jumped in. We learning whatever you got a question about. So you might have the same question somebody else got. And if that's the case, ask your question. I give one answer, and maybe somebody else will learn something from what you had a question about. Let's see. Madison, what's good with you? How many pounds with weights to do that? Oh, talking about to build your arms? You can use anything. Anything other than your hands will work. So you're talking about 3 pounds, 5 pounds? No more than 10 pounds, because anything more than 10 pounds, you run the risk of hurting yourself before you build that muscle. What's up, boxer from Puerto Rico? What's good with you? God bless you, bruh. Glad you up here, man. Somebody said, how am I so chopped? I don't know what chopped mean. I guess it mean in shape. Cut up. Say, isn't Jones a wife beater? Hey, look, remember what I tell y'all? I don't pay attention to people's outside life. If I like you because you a rapper, you a rapper. I don't pay attention to what you do outside of that. If I like you because you're a martial artist, you're a martial artist. I don't pay attention to what you do outside of that. I don't follow people's personal lives. That ain't my business. Let the police handle that one. That's between him and his wife. Great job, my man. Thank you. Bruce Lee was a legend, though. There's only one way to push stuff uphill. That's in a wheelbarrow. I don't know what that means, but I said it anyway. Baseball bat. I just learned something about old man from you, coach. Oh, and I also know you don't have to calorie track if you do old man. You know, because you can't eat for so many calories in an hour. Bro, you cannot eat 6,000 calories in an hour. You ain't got to worry about that. Plus, you have plenty of time for the food to digest. Hey, look. Speed beats power and precision beats speed. I like speed because you can miss and still hit them. It's like a machine gun. You know, if you got a machine gun, you ain't got to go pow, pow, pow. You go, You're going to catch him on one of them. Somebody say nothing to steal. I wish you knew what I had in here and would come on in here and try it. You can steal the sword. The sword is like $1,000. I say, so, hey, look. But to steal the sword, you got to get cut with it first. I recommend you keep a stick at home, a stick or a baseball bat or a stick like the blackjack I just showed you. It's not going to harm you in the process of trying to get somebody out your house. But, bruh, when you hit them with it, it don't matter where you hit them. You ain't got to hit them in the head. You ain't got to hit them in the leg. You can hit them on the arm. It's going to have the same effect. Trust me. Whatever arm he's swinging at you with, hit that arm. Somebody said, don't do reduced calories. It'll slow your metabolism. Just eat less often. You know, it's funny how everybody got a story. And I'm not saying that your story is wrong, not a 75, but everybody got a story. Everybody got a story that they tell somebody about dieting. But the people that's telling you the story, this is all I ask y'all to do. I don't know nothing about nobody up here. I haven't seen no pictures on nobody up here. But when somebody telling you a story about the diet plan that they want you or suggest that you should be on, tell them to show you them. Tell them to show you them. If their body looks like the body you want, then follow their advice. If it don't look like the body you want, then don't listen to them. Because a whole lot of coaches out here that don't look like nothing. And I don't listen to coaches that don't look like nothing. I listen to coaches that look like what I want to be like. My mama said association, assimilation, which means I'm going to hang around somebody that's doing the exact same thing or going the exact same place that I want to go. So if you see my body and you want to be slim and you don't care how you had to get here, then follow my lead. I have trained myself. I have went to reduce calories. I didn't lose metabolism. I have had people tell me all kinds of things. Don't do this, don't do that. You 58 years old. You got to have creatine. Otherwise, you ain't going to get a six pack. I've heard all kinds of stories. None of them ain't true. I'm here to tell you, I told y'all I was the example. I'm the example of what I teach. So if I teach it, I do it. So bottom line is, if I want to learn about fasting, I fast. Liquid fasting, water fasting, I ate salads for a whole month. Every single day for a whole month. Nothing but a garden salad. They tell you all these things are gonna happen to your body. All these things you ain't gonna be able to see right. You ain't gonna be able to hear right. All of it's a lie. Because most of the people that's giving out the advice don't do the stuff. So anybody up here, I don't care if you short, tall, big, or small, if you see somebody in any category that you want to be in, if you see a boxer and you want to learn how to be a boxer, ask him for boxing information. If you see a karate guy, you want to learn how to be a karate guy, and you like what you saw him do, ask him for advice. If you see a guy that's trying to get cut up, trying to get in shape, or whatever the case may be, follow his lead. But if you see a guy that looks like you don't want to look, then don't follow his lead, because he gonna line you up to do exactly what he did. Let's see. Somebody said you're an awesome person, coach. Liked and subscribed. I appreciate it, John Smith. Thank you for your like and your subscription. Coach Carl does martial art weapons too. You ain't know? I spent 20 years in martial arts, bro. 20 years. So I gotta have learned something. I learned it all. I went there to learn it all. I wanted to be the best. Hey, you're gonna be in it, be the best at it. So you feel as a heavyweight you have no power, then it's not about, people think power come from like muscles or come from strength. Power comes from technique. I can show you how to get power by showing you how to twist your foot on the ground like you're stomping on a bug. Your back foot lifts up on your heel, never touches the ground. The front of your foot is on the ground. You twisting your foot like you're stomping a bug. Therefore, you turn your hip when you throw. And it's a combination of doing it at the exact same time. Boom. At the same time, you're going to have power. All of this right here, I'm going to tighten all of it up. I ain't going to make it big. I don't need you to have big muscles like Lou Ferrigno or the Hulk, which y'all call him. I just need you to understand that it's a concept. And once I teach you the concept, oh, trust me, you're going to be knocking people out. It's about placement. Because you can hit people in the wrong place and not knock them out and think you ain't got knockout power. Let me explain you something. Throwing a punch at a person don't necessarily mean you're going to knock them out. You have to hit them where it matters. And I got a video online talking about where to place your punch. Where to place your punch. What's my go-to striking combo? A 2-3. If I line you up for a 2-3, it's a bad night. Because I'm going to be like, bop, 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 throwing all kinds of stuff around here. But once I go, bang, bang, it's a wrap. Pop, pop, it's a wrap. Because I know what I can do with my hook. And the 2 is just to set it up. The 2 is to stun you. The 3 is to take you out. Like Bruce Lee, you fight and train every part of your body. You are exactly correct. I don't have a Spotify. I listen to Pandora. Hey, Coach, VA represent. Devin Delaney represent. That's what I'm talking about. VA, baby. A lot of stars came out of VA. It says, how many times do you eat? Twice. No, I eat once. From 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. When I sit down, I start. I'm like a pit bull. You put all the food in front of me and I eat and I'm done. You said top artist on Spotify. I guess the same person. Let me see. I don't have a Spotify, but I got a couple of top artists. I listen to people y'all don't think I listen to. I listen to Tootsie. I listen to Cap, No Cap. I listen to Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Lil Wayne. Quite a few people. Anne Marie. You know, I got a couple of R&B artists I sprinkle in there. Tink. Then I listen to Morgan Wallen, country. And I can't think of some of these guys' names, but man, I listen to a little bit of everybody. You bought any gold or silver? I'm always buying gold and silver. That's kind of my coin collection and my collection at all. My collection is not just coins, but it's coins, it's paper dollars, it's vintage pocket watches, and then it's silver and gold, whether it's in ring form or in bar form or in coin form. Detroit checking in. What's good with your homeboy? Glad that I added some martial art weapons to my training, coach. Hey, look, weapons are necessary. They are. People don't understand. You know, if a guy is way bigger than you, say a guy is 6 feet tall, and I'm 5'6", 5'7" with a pair of shoes on. I cannot reach that guy. That guy could beat me to death in the street. So you know how I even the fight? I get a stick. A stick will even the fight. It will make me just as long as him. So I'm saying? So I'm not trying to lose, brother, and I'm not trying to not make it back home. That's the reality. Everything is a weapon. Ink pens are a weapon. Pencils are a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's so many ways to make it back home. The reality is I don't want nobody up here to get hurt. So if you out there and somebody attack you, you have to make it back home. Y'all got to understand something. I go running sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning. The last thing I tell my wife is I'll be back in a little while. And she's expecting me to come back in a little while. It ain't going to be because I'm not out there laying on the ground somewhere. Nah, can't happen. Bangladesh, what's up with you, man? Is this pre-recorded? No, it's live. Great advice about listening to people who you want to be like. Bottom line is, do not ask nobody about football that play basketball. Don't ask them about karate and you want traditional karate, but they're MMA. They're not gonna teach you the same thing. It's people that's telling people up here right now how to eat to get a six-pack, but they ain't got a six-pack. But my friend did it. No, man, if you're gonna give out the advice, you gotta have it. Bottom line. It's live, baby. That's not always right. Sometimes something could be wrong with the person with wisdom. I don't know what part that conversation is, but let me read it again. That's not always right. Something could be wrong with the person with wisdom. Maybe it's always, it's always something that can go wrong in a situation. Let me explain something to you. I had a kid that was in a karate class. He was in there the same time my son's was. In this in particular dojo, my son was like 5 or 6 years old. So his kid was like 5 or 6 years old. And his name was Johnny. And I kept telling Johnny to throw a front kick start the fight off with a front kick because he was lined up. I said, throw a front kick. Throw a front kick. You always land the front kick. If you start blocking it, then come behind it with the other combinations I taught you. He was like, but what happens if you do that? I said, just throw the front kick. He said, what happens if I said, listen, the front kick is the fastest kick in the business. Throw the front kick. He said, but what? I said, listen, you ain't going to listen. I'm going to get somebody else to coach you. Because the bottom line was he had too many ifs, coulds, and woulds as reverse to just doing what I told him to do. So in a situation like that, it's a whole lot of people up here that if I tell them how to eat right, they question it. If I tell them how to do combinations, they question it. If I tell them how to build power, they question it. Somebody's going to question everything that I say. Somebody's going to question everything that y'all say. The reality is either you take it or you don't. That's why I kind of had to kind of gym. The reason people respected me, because I was a no-nonsense coach. I give you what I got to give you. If I feel like you ain't listening, now let somebody else coach you. I just walked you right out of the A level down to the B level or the C level. And now I take the A level team and I go work with them. Because there's nothing worse than being a coach, coaching a student that don't listen. Because then he's going to come back to the corner. He's going to be mad, pissed out, upset. And then the bottom line is he trying to figure out what he did wrong. And you ain't got all that kind of time. So either you listening. If I get a disciplined fighter, that's what the military is. The military is discipline. You ain't got time to question your chief in the middle of the field, or your boss, or your sergeant, or your colonel, or whoever, your captain. You ain't got time to question them. You got to follow the instructions. That's why it's a level of listening. You at the bottom, you can't talk. You at the top, you do all the talking. Now, if the guy at the top don't understand what he's talking about, then he'll ask somebody at the bottom. That's why you hire people under you, like a boss. A boss don't do everything in a restaurant. He hired people to do everything in a restaurant. He just know what it's supposed to look like at the end of the day. So with that being said, that's why I say it's always a way. It's always a way to listen. It's always a way to not listen. Do I do jujitsu? Yes. I learned a couple of things in jujitsu, or I don't know nothing in Muay Thai, but I wish I did. Still here, just can't hear nothing. I know you in class. We understand. But look, stay online. Peace. Do you wear 100% cotton zip hoodies with a hood? I don't know if they're 100% cotton, but I do wear hoodies with a hood. Because a hoodie ain't a hoodie without a hood. Coach, I'm 28. Too late for boxing. No, you're not. Boxing, man, amateur boxing goes from 6 to 40. So you ain't never too late. It's guys that have went pro at 40 and did good. Bernard Hopkins won titles after 40. Say, I'm a ripped old dude. I just train. I ain't no different than nobody else. Coach, my boyfriend recognizes me from the club. Hey, I might have been at the club. I go to all kinds of clubs, but I don't now, but I did. So why does boxing have weight classes? Because size matters. Size always matters. Until you get in the street. then the big guys always want to pick on the little guys. So they can get a knockout. People just be talking. Oh, you know. How did you hang your bag? The bag that's in the house is on a stand. It's not hung. It's on a water-based stand. I got a bag that I take outside that you hang. I was just checking the clock because it's getting close to that eating time. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, I start getting hungry. Somebody said he has a lot of knowledge but not enough wisdom. You can't tell the difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is wisdom. How old are you? You look for your age. I'm 58 years old. Say that Anne Marie isn't it. I like Anne Marie. I always liked Anne Marie. I like Tink. I like Ella May. I'm more in the new school. I listen to the Young Bucks, man. And I ain't talking about I'm talking about the rapper / hip hop, the black Anne Marie. Let's be clear. I'm talking about the black Anne Marie, not the other. It's 2 Anne Maries. You do realize that. One is from Chicago. That's the one I listen to. She got a song with Chris Brown. Hey, look, you better believe it. I got a whole collection. I got a whole coin collection dated back from the early 1800s. I've been collecting since I was 12 years old. So if I ain't know nothing, I knew that. Hey, Mary's back. Mary 0209. Y'all been asking for Mary. She back on the chat line. What's good, Mary? Who was the biggest guy I wrangled? Man, in karate, in traditional karate, there ain't no weight classes. So when I was like 100, back then I was like 150. I got up to 160 because I realized that my punches didn't have no impact on guys that did the exact same thing I did. They did the same blocks I did, but they were bigger than me. Some of these guys was 5'11", 6 feet, and like close to 200 pounds. And they was kicking. And I had to get out the way of some of them kicks because them kicks was rough. So while you driving, man, I had to wrangle a couple of guys. I got kicked a couple of times that that they won't foul, but it was what it was. Said we freed Mary. Mary, you famous up here. No, I told y'all. Y'all said guest coach forgives Mary. I told y'all I ain't got nothing against Mary, but what I try to do as a YouTube channel, I don't try to make my story the truth, the only truth. I try to blend with other people's stories. So somebody else got something to say it. But when someone tries to control the narrative, and that means that they asking so many questions and debating so many parts of what I'm talking about, they're not good for the channel because it's going to block everybody else from being able to ask questions. So sometimes you got to put people on the timeout. It ain't personal. Doesn't the long road work rub out muscle gain? No. It's a lot of big time bodybuilders that run. They just don't like to run because they heavy and they big. But no, it never rub out gain. What's your favorite NFL team? Commanders, Washington. Even though they suck, I still like them. That was my mom and father's team. The standing 8 count, boxing, 681. What's good, man? Salute to your homeboy, 1,000. Somebody say, what's up with this Mary? Mary, good person, man. But, sometimes people ask a lot of questions and, I can't give out the right answer according to them. And then it becomes a debate. That's all. Let's see. Questioning is good, isn't it? It is, depending on what kind of questions you ask. How can you know the facts without questioning? Over questioning isn't good. Yeah, sometimes, you can be in class and the teacher, and you can ask the teacher, what's the assignment? And she tell it to you and you say, can you break it down? And she break it down and break it down into 5 steps. And then you want to know each step individually. She's like, wait a minute, read the assignment. Look, you asking too many questions now. So you got to know your role. 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Hey, look, somebody said that to me back when I was like in elementary school. They said, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Can you listen more than you talk? UK is sinking fast. We broke. Hey, man, there's a whole lot of places broke. And believe it, bro. There's a whole lot of places up here that's broke. Somebody said they'll whip me OG. Congratulations. I can give you a medal or a trophy if you want it. I don't care about losing no more. I just care about being in the fight. That guy told me when I was about 18, he said, I'm going to punch you in your face. He said, I should punch you right in your face. I said, where you going to live at? He said, I live right there. I said, you ain't going to want to come home because I'm going to fight you every day, every single day until I get that punch back in your face. So he didn't want, when I started talking like that, he didn't want the fight to go on and go on and go on, but the fight was going to last forever to me. Because he was a little bit bigger than me. I was like maybe 17, 18 years old. He was about maybe 5'11", and I was like 5'6". He said, I should punch you in your face. I said, if you do, you ain't going to be able to live there. Because I'm going to wait on you. You're going to come home drunk one night, and I'm going to be standing right outside waiting on you. I'm going to get back every single day. I'm going to get 10 backs just for that one punch. So if you want to punch me in the face, go ahead. But you ain't going to be able to stay there no more. Hey, that solar plexus shot is dangerous, bro. Take the wind right out of him. Listen to King Von. I listen to King Von too, dog, while you driving. Can I run off a couple of jabs on the bag? The bag is not solid. This is an in-house bag. I don't beat the bag up. I use the bag for kicking, for technique. I don't try to blast it because it's a bag on a water stand. You know, a water bag don't do nothing but just get knocked all the way around. And then if I jab it, see, it moves. But I run off a couple of jabs. See it? You hear the water? But I don't try to kill it. So if I try to kill it, then I'll be knocking it all over the room. That don't make a lot of sense. See, look. See how it's wobbling? I just hit it with more of technique than I do power. It's good for inside the house because you can't always go outside. Hey, I can hear you now. Hey, what's good? Ninja Q 7934. What up with you? Hey, look, Mary, you don't have to apologize for nothing. We love you up here. You saw how people was asking for you. You ain't got to apologize for nothing. I just tell people, man, if people get out of hand, sometimes people, literally, I ain't blaming Mary. I ain't blaming nobody. Heck, I should blame myself because I get caught trying to answer questions that become questions, that become questions, that become questions. And when I realize that it ain't going nowhere and I can't stop it, they keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Now I got to get off of here for a minute. But look, your behavior is fine, Mary. We can't hate on you. You might be the same Mary that had Jesus. Did you start the workout routine in December? Nah, because I had too much stuff going on. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it, so it's probably going to be January. But once I started, it's going on, and they probably ain't never going to stop because I'm going to do it every morning. Let's see. Hey, what's good, fam? What's good with you? FAWAZ, Drew, what's good? Hey, what chat you reading? Nobody asking those questions on this chat. I don't know. Got me. I need somebody said I need him a white hoe. Come on, man, be real. If you need a hoe, you just need a hoe. You don't care what color. Color don't matter. It's all of it's foul. That's a whole foul statement. Say, Johnny, you finna be in timeout. Could a prime Bruce Lee beat a prime Mike? No, because they're different weight classes. Bruce Lee only weighed 165 pounds. 165 at 5'8". Mike Tyson was 5'11", 218 to 220 pounds. Two different types of people. But a prime Bruce Lee might disable a Mike Tyson on the street because Bruce Lee was a beast. But in fighting game, they're not in the same weight class. Hey, look, man, you know, Samuel, you know how it go, man. Mickey Lloyd, my dog, what's good, Blair? I know it's morning time where you at, man. I know it's morning time because you 15 hours different, man. Your boy's in Australia. Hey, wrangling in Australia, man. I need me a kangaroo, man. Send me a kangaroo. You know what I'm saying? I need one. I need to chase a kangaroo around the house. I want one that can fight, though. Have me a spawn partner, a kangaroo spawn partner. Hey, look. Yeah, that solar plexus shot gonna put him on the ground, bro. It takes all your wind, bro. That or a liver shot, them are two dangerous punches in boxing or martial arts. Somebody say you're a gorgeous man. Lord have mercy. What did I do to people? I can't be gorgeous. I can't be. My mama didn't raise no gorgeous people. She said, Carl, you about as ugly. That's what she said. She said, boy, you about as ugly. I done been in too many fights to be gorgeous. I got too many bumps and bruises. But I appreciate the props, though. Respect from Russia, boy. Boy, Russia, man. Hey, look, them Russian fighters I used to watch in the World Series boxing. Man, some of them dudes was nasty, boy. That bounce, that bounce. The boys threw combinations. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, man. Let's get it right, dog. Somebody said, oh, you love my Trump coin? Hey, that Trump coin is 3 ounces of gold, player. You know what it is. Let's go, coach. When we going to work out live? Hey, man, I told y'all it's coming, and I ain't going to forget either. How does it feel? I never felt, you don't want to get hit in the solar plexus. You know, solar plexus is right here in the middle, right where your chest divide. You get hit in there, take all your wind out, and you can't get it back. It's going to take a minute. Take the wind right out of you, bro. Say you Russian? Zanelemnisi. Well, I don't know what that say, but we're going to call you Z. Hey, look, Z is Russian. Speak some Russian. Stop playing. I don't know no Russian. You going to be the saying you ugly for real. Let me see. Yeah, Bruce Lee's ending was tragic. Because they realized he was doing too much, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, look. Sometimes, man, you can do too much to the wrong people, and they'll take you out. That's why I don't never have no deals with the mafia. Don't mess with no gangs. Because when they tired of you, they get rid of you. You feel me? Prime Victory. Handsome. Appreciate it. Hey, look, man. My mama would be tripping if y'all was up here calling me all these cute names, making me feel so special when I ain't really all that special. You feel what I'm saying? Do you listen to JID? Who is JID? I don't know who that is. Hold up. Where my other phone at? Let me go up here and find that junk. Let me see. Let me see what JID is. Still on YouTube. I was listening to Tootsie, man. Y'all ever heard of 3 Breezy? 3 Breezy, a song called Isolation? Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all don't know I be getting it in. Hey, look, I listen to Tootsie Radio every single day. JID. I.D. American rapper. JID. Let me see. No, I ain't never heard him. I don't think I heard him. But he up here with 21 Savage and Baby Tate. Yeah, I know who they are. But I'm about to look, y'all see what I'm about to do. I got the JID right there, player. Hey, look, ain't nothing better than a good song. The Punching Machine Kangaroo, man, I ain't mess with them kangaroos. Boy, that kangaroo done beat the crap out of me. And look, kangaroos be buff, dog. Hey, look, somebody say I'm speaking the truth. Let's keep popping in. Let's keep popping. South Wales in the UK. Boy, man, I got some people up here, y'all. Y'all got to say what up. Hey, look, make sure anybody on this channel right now, hit that subscribe button. Because I'm seeing a lot of names I ain't seen before, and I'm going to want to see them some more. So with that being said, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Hit the likes. Do something. Notify yourself up here some kind of way. Nullify yourself. Make sure you're stamped in. Good health is worth more than money. Hey, look, I tell this to people all the time. Who just said that? Derek. Hey, look, I tell people all, hey, look, rich people, the ones you see in the hospital, they got the best rooms, right? They got the 5th floor room. They got the incubators and the oxygen machines, all kinds of stuff. Tubes going everywhere, right? $1 million in the bank, but they still bad health. Because they was focusing on making money and not focusing on making health. Man. Trying to tell y'all, don't get it twisted. John Smith just hit me with some funny language. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's something. Worked out for 3 hours straight yesterday and everything hurts. Hey, look, you took a page from my book. Everything on me used to hurt. But once you keep doing it, dog, it gets better. Trust me, it gets better. All right, I gotta take a break. I gotta take a punch break, man. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Woo! Ha! Had to get that in. I don't know why. It just felt good. It made everything come together. I started seeing better. I feel like I done had a sandwich or something. Man, y'all see how fast that was? That kind of shook me though. That kind of took a little bit out of me. I ain't had that kind of energy. I took all the gas. I need some gas. Hold on a second. I need some gas, y'all. I need some gas in my tank, y'all. Man, this is a lemonade. This is a sugar-free rehydration lemonade drink. Lord have mercy. Huh? Woo! Let's see. I ain't got no room. I ain't got no room. I ain't got no room. I'm gonna hit myself. When you ain't got no room, it start hitting other things and coming back and hitting you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. The standing 8 count said, keep me in your prayers, coach. Man, you know everybody up here gonna pray for you, dog. This is a whole community, man. Dog, believe it. I'm gonna get down on my hands and knees and pray for you, dog. I don't know what's wrong. It don't matter what's wrong. It just matters that we're gonna bring God into the picture. And we're gonna fix whatever's wrong. We're gonna heal it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it better. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's your life. I don't care if it's your kids. I don't care if it's a car. It could be a bill. It could be anything. But Lord Jesus, please help this guy right now. Reach out and touch him on his shoulder and make everything better. Everybody up here say amen. Standing 8 count, you my dude, man. Whatever's wrong, we need to fix it. Somebody say, how old am I? 58 years old. Salt Lake City, Utah. Man, I got a homeboy, 2 homeboys actually. I watch on YouTube. They from Salt Lake City. I don't know if they from Utah. They from Utah. I don't know if they from what. I know they from Utah. I don't know what city. One is called Stradman, and the other one I can't remember his boy's name, but there's another guy. Dad, can't think of his name right off the top. I see him all the time too, man. Just saw him yesterday. I hate when I do that, man. Don't you hate when you can't remember something that you just did? Because I got so much other stuff going on. I'm going to see if I can figure him out. History. I just watched his video yesterday. He from Utah. Let's see. I just watched it yesterday. But I don't be remembering these guys' names, though, man. For real, for real. If I don't watch you every day, I don't remember your name. But if I watch you every day, I remember your name. Oh, my man named Burlacher. Burlacher. He was talking about this $125,000 car he was trying to get. And Stradman in Utah, man, built all this stuff up in Utah. He a YouTuber, big time, big time. Stradman, that's my dog. What's up, Coach? Bree Powered, I remember you. What's good with you? London, England in the house. Say your words changed my life, Coach. You from Australia. Hey, look, I appreciate it. Whatever I could do. Hey, God, keep me here for a reason. Believe that. I ain't here for nothing. I'm here for something. And we're going to figure it out. So, with that being said, man, hey, look, may God continue to bless your life. Detroit checking in. What's good? Detroit checking in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe and let's keep this party going. You the GOAT like LeBron. Hey, LeBron is a beast while you jobbing, man. Stop playing. LeBron doing, it ain't even so much that LeBron doing so much on the floor. Man, that dude got a whole school, man. He got a whole charter school back in Ohio, man. He taking care of people, man. If you go to his school and graduate, you go to a 2-year college for free, dog. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. This dude is working, man. It's all about using your money, using your wealth, using your whatever you built up, using it to help other people, dog. East Chicago, Gary, Indiana representing. Man, Chicago, Chi-Town, baby. What it do? I've been down to Chicago one time, got off the plane, had a driver. I said, before we take us, because he was taking us to the Jenny Jones show. My son was a young kid. He was performing on there. And I said, look, take us around, man, and show us stuff. He said, I could take you some places, but there's some places I can't take you. So he took us to ride as much as he could, but he was like, yo, man, they'll see this limo and get to firing off at this joke. Hey, look, it is what it is, and I ain't mad at you. Somebody said not a single drop of sweat. What a complete fake. You saw that was live and you call it fake, then I'm gonna call you fake. You don't gotta sweat on everything, player. I'm in a house, bro. Ain't no gym. It's like 68 degrees in here. It's kind of cool in this crib, dog. You ain't gonna be sweating on everything. Hey, look, but obviously you don't know that because you don't work out. If you worked out, you know that. Health over wealth every day, bruh. Somebody said the homie Pedro. The homie Pedro. Let me lift this up a little. The homie Pedro. What's good with you, dog? Say, I like your channel because it's positive. YouTube is oversaturated with negative. Oh, man, you ain't know? Hey, look, even on my channel, man, if you stick up here long enough, somebody gonna say something stupid just to see if they can get a buzz out of us. And sometimes I give them a buzz because that's what I'm made out of. But sometimes I just bypass them, man. GOAT of MMA, I see it now. I see what you said. I can't say it, but I see what you said. Good work. Google him. Okay. Got it. Oh, you saying Google the guy. Oh, okay. Man, I almost missed that. Let me go and get my phone right now. Let's see. Fedor. Fedor. Oh, okay. I see him. Oh, that's a big dude. Brutal knockouts. What? Bow. Oh, snap. Hey, look. Hey, look. It's real, man. Hold up. Let me back this up.
Listing your house on the market.
Hold up, man. I ain't mean for you to start talking. Quiet. I want to see the video. Bow. That was the quickest knockout I've seen yet. With a knee jump. I said, what up? So your boy going through it right now? Well, look, man, we're going to keep praying for you, dog. 100. We're going to keep praying for you. Super Motivation. FAUST 6027. Somebody said amen. What they say in church, let the church say amen. Somebody said they would have never guessed I was 58. You're still off on the Jake Paul versus Joshua fight, though. And look, I can't be right about everything, but I was right about that Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. fight. Y'all saw Brian Norman sitting on the floor, and Devin Haney stood over top of him like, what you said I ain't had no power, sucker? Look, it is what it is, man. But I'm still going for Jake Paul. Jake Paul had 3 sparring partners. They gave him a lot of props. They said Jake Paul actually fighting. We about to see what Anthony Joshua going to do. We about to see. But I'm putting my money on Jake Paul, though. Just cuz. Somebody say AMANAI 9801. Say you're 40 max. Born November the 5th, 1967. Yes, sir. Sup? What's this stream and how you doing? This stream is about life, bruh. It's boxing, MMA, karate. It's anything you want it to be. Anything in the combat sports or the diet plan. Or just talking just to hear ourselves talk. If they asking questions, I'm hitting them up. They asking them, I'm hitting them with the answers. What's good, Unc? Not for your everyday cultists. 2579, what's good? Somebody say, hey, fool. We used to say that back in the day. I can't tell you all the stuff we used to call people. The N word wasn't a bad word when I was growing up. What's up, Coach? Michael Bell, what's good? Say you recommend Old Block in Chicago? When you said Old Block, excuse me, that sounds like a tough place. I like Chicago, though. Chicago was nice, though, while you driving. Say you need a weight cut diet? Hey, look, man, go to my channel. Google the best diet plan. It's right up there. I put it up there about 2 weeks ago. It's going to help you out tremendously. Trust me. Then the rest of it is just discipline. And definitely going to pray for you, bro. All day and twice on Sunday. Somebody said go fight Mike Tyson one day. Mike Tyson is about 100 pounds heavier than me, dog. Was it GSFOG. I appreciate it, man. Pitbull Cruz or Lamont Roach. Who you got? I got Lamont, man. I've been watching Lamont since he was a kid. So I got to stick with him. Yeah, I got to stick with him. I've been watching him since he was a kid. And I watched him when he fought. I bet on him to fight Gervonta. And I thought he was going to beat Gervonta, which, in my opinion, he did beat Gervonta. So y'all saw it. What that mouth do? I don't know. You tell me. I know what it mean, though. I just ain't trying to go negative. Y'all feel me? I just ain't trying to go negative. I used to be a gangster, man, but I can't be a gangster no more. I'm getting too old to be a gangster. I should just walk around like this. I should just walk around like this. So when people see me, they wouldn't ask me nothing stupid. If I walked around like this, they'd be like, nah, I ain't messing with him. Whatever it is, I ain't asking him. I was going to ask him a question. I changed my mind. Russia is the best country God put on earth. Oh, hey, look, I'm glad you feel that way. Everybody should feel that way about their country. Yeah, and Tank lost that fight. Tank know he lost that fight. That's why he want that rematch. Coach, how does your core muscles help you in jumping? You need core. Take away your stomach and try to jump. I get leg muscles and leg drive as well as arm swing. But what part does the core play in jumping? The core is what everything is connected to. Bruce Lee said, once your core is in shape, your entire body is in shape. You can't get the core in shape without the rest of it. You need your core. Take away, like people say, take away your pinky. Hurt your pinky and realize how much you need your pinky. Take away your pinky toe. You say you don't feel like you need it because it's on the end. Ain't serving no purpose. Take it away and watch how you lose your balance. Without your core, you ain't going to be nothing. Because nothing inside here. You need all of this to make it work for everything else to work. It's like a Polly Pocket, little doll. You put clothes on them, right? You put arms on them, put legs on them, right? You take away the core. What you going to put the arms and the legs on? Throat starting to get dry. Doing too much talking. Jamie, what up? Jamie 487, what's good with you? See your boy up here acting a fool. Let me unsheath this. Let me unsheath this. Just so, in case somebody wondering, why your boy Coach Carl got a sword on his shoulder? That's for the next person to ask me a dumb question. Yeah, that's how we get down. Let me see. If you down to answer, then where you from, man? I don't understand what that ain't a question. You call me a slick cat katana homeboy. I don't understand it. It won't no question. Say if you down to answer, then where you from? Oh, where am I from? Oh, okay. I'm from Hampton, Virginia. Excuse me. Oh my God, my favorite boxing coach is live streaming. Cold Electric Coffee. Hey, look, you gotta love the name. Cold Electric Coffee. I like it. I don't know what it means, but I like it. Are you a ninja? No, but I know how to work this sword. I studied a lot of stuff, man. In my time, 58 years of living. What if I made a mistake, man, and leaned too hard over here and chopped my own neck off? Wouldn't make much sense, would it? I better put this back in the sheath for y'all see Coach head fall off on live streaming. Somebody gonna be like, yo, man, what happened to Coach? His head fell off, live streaming. Don't want that to be the case. I like my head. I like it on my body. Oh, I was trying to figure out why this thing won't lock it. There you go. Now we talking. Now I can't cut my own head off. He said next time, he said you think it was a draw, but he gonna come back. Gervonta ain't coming back. Gervonta has gotten to the point where I read a statement that he made. He said boxing made him mean. It made him have to focus and stay focused on fighting all the time. So he don't know nothing but fighting. He said, I want to go to a counselor, get myself together, and get out of boxing. I want to do something different with the rest of my life because I can't be this mean, mad guy all the time. And I got kids and I'm just not living the kind of life I want to be living. So with that being said, he probably ain't coming back. So why do we have Joe Rogan saying, I don't know, man. It only makes sense. Take many courage to come out of the closet at your age as you did. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But I'm guessing that you probably then came out the closet and you need some friends. They said it's lonely at the top. So I guess you're trying to get me to come up there with you. Say the golden sword goes hard. I appreciate it, dog. Which school did you go to? I don't know what kind of school you're talking about. You talking about high school, college, karate, boxing. Hey, say you need to get you a sword. Hey, nice to meet a man from Virginia. Appreciate it, dog. We up in Washington wilding out here. Keep up your live streams and keep up the positivity. Much love. Yo, man, I appreciate it, dog. 100. Hey, look, I got 2 kids that live near you. One lives 20 minutes from D.C. in Laurel, and the other one lives on the other side of Maryland in Owings Mills. Let's see. Do you like Israel? Yes, I do. Nah, Gervonta never fought Jake. It was supposed to be a fight, but when Gervonta caught those charges, I don't know, maybe the promoters that was helping Jake promote the fight decided they didn't want to take that fight, so they could drop him because the whole thing was stay out of trouble. Because you know how that go. I don't know what the deal was, but they dropped it, and now Jake is gonna fight Anthony Joshua. Somebody say they love my content. Thanks for sharing. Love and respect from Chicago by the way of Houston. I'm down south for work. Hey, look, appreciate it, dog. 100. Now I ain't about to read your comment because it wouldn't make no. Look, sometimes your comment don't make no sense. ZULKARNAIN 1_1. Man, I ain't about to read nothing stupid up here. What do you think about Crawford being stripped of the WBC? I think it was good because the WBC wanted more money. That's all they are. Them organizations like that, they want to charge you money. People don't know that you got to pay $75,000 to $200,000 to hold that belt. So once you got that belt, every time you fight, you got to pay something for that belt. They say up to 12%. So that's up to 12% of your cut, dog. You got to give to them just to hold that belt. Gervonta never cared about the belt. He gave the belt back, but he was still getting good fights. It don't matter. The belt don't matter. Belt hold your pants up. Like Bruce Lee say. They asked Bruce Lee what color was his belt. Was he a black belt? He said, I don't know. I got a brown belt on today. Belt just hold your pants up. Lax man sub. Yo, what's good? Oh, man. Hey, look, I hate to tell y'all this, but your boy got to get ready to get offline, dog. I do. Because I only got like 12% left on the phone. But the biggest part is it's after 4 o'clock, dog. I've been up here 89 minutes already. It's after 4:30. Matter of fact, it's like 4:35. Dog, y'all know I eat at 5 o'clock. So I eat from 5 to 6. Oh, my phone just said 10%. I eat from 5 to 6. And then I'm done until tomorrow at 5 o'clock. But I will get back on again tomorrow around the same time, the same back channel. I'd like to thank y'all for logging in. Thank y'all for hitting the subscribe button. Thank y'all for commenting, keeping that dialogue going. I'd like to thank everybody up here, no matter who you are, no matter where you from. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care how short you are. I don't care if you gay. I don't make no difference what you do and where you play. The bottom line is I'm glad y'all here. We all can get along. I don't care what color you are. You could be blue. It don't matter. But the bottom line is we all up here. We all human beings and we all treating each other fair. So with that being said, thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for getting on my channel and making things pop off. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side because right about now, your boy gots to go. Holla!